see if these are similar. And I'm going to go to, and if you look, all other sides are 3 to 5, 3 to 5, 3 to 5. Since they are all the same, and you can't reduce them any lower, and they all reduce the same, then yes, they are, and their scale factor would be 3 to 5. Number 4. This one's a little bit different. I have 12 to 9 and 6 to 2. We will see if these can reduce to the same thing. Well, 2 and 9 can both be by 3, which would make that 4, and 3. And 6 and 2 can both be divided by 2. 6 divided by 2. Okay, so this would become 3. This would become 1. Notice 4/3 and 3/1 are not the same. This is not similar. And similar, remember, it's kind of like a sideways S, not similar. It's that little tilde, the little mark that goes over the congruence symbol. All right, so this one says that your volume is 125 centimeters. So what you'd want to do is you'd want to take the cube root of 125, and you'd want to take the cube root of 216. It says each pair of figures is similar, so we know they're similar. It's given information to find the scale factor of the smaller figure to the larger figure. So to find the scale factor, we're going to cube root, and we're going to do this. That's the cube root for my calculator, 125, and hit enter, 5. And we'll take the cube root here for 6, so shift, cube root, 216, and we'll get 6. Since it's come from the smaller to large, it would simply be 5, 6 is your scatter. Okay, and the next one, notice that it gives you area. So we are going to take the square root, since area is in terms, and we're going to do the square root of 30 and get 6. So we know that this is 6, and we're going to do the square root of 121, and oops, and hit enter, and we will get 11. So we would know that the scale factor for this is 6 to 11. Okay, so our next. So this one, things get a little bit bigger because they're giving us our surface area for one figure and our surface area next, and they're giving us our volume. So what we actually need to do, we need to take this surface area and we need to bring it down to its original scale factor. So we're going to do 108, take the square root, and 192 and take the square root. So the square root of 108 is going to be 6 rad 3. And if you wanted to write that as a decimal, guys, I'm sorry. You don't want to take the square root yet. You can, but you're going to have decimals and it's going to be a longer process. What you want to do is you actually want to reduce them. So if I reduce 108 and 192, I would see that they both go into 12, and it would be 9 over 16. Okay, and that looks a little bit easier to take the square root of, right? The square root of 9 is 3, and the square root of 16 is 4. So when we see that we have the volume, so we have 3 over 4, and we have the volume for the first figure is 1408. We can now figure out how to find the volume for the second figure. Okay, so we're going to take that scale factor, and what we're going to do is we're going to set it equal to x because we are trying to find the volume of the smaller figure over if we go ahead and take the cube root of 1408, that would be this taken down, the volumes ratio taken down to its basic scale factor, which in this case is going to be 11.208. All right, so then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cross multiply. So we will have, it's a little bit confusing. We're going to go ahead and do 3 times 11.208. So 3 times 11.208. And we're going to end up with 33.624 if we want. And we're going to multiply the 4 and the x. All right, so now we're going to set it equal to x. So we're going to divide by 4 next and divide by 4. And we'll end up with 8.406. So that's technically the scale factor. X equals 8.406. What it's asking is to find the volume. So we're going to need to get that 8.406 to find the actual volume, and we're going to need to cube it. So we're going to go ahead and take the answer and cube it. And you should get approximately, because it sounds round to the, we're going to just round to the nearest whole number, 594. All right. So that would be how you would do that one. So recap what we did is we took the surface areas, we reduced them. We got 9 over 16. And to find their scale factors, we took the square root, we ended up 3 over 4. So then what we did is we took 3 over 4 and we set it equal to the cube root of 1408, right? So we could bring that down. We can compare scale factor to scale factor. So 11.208. And then we cross multiplied. And we got 33.624, 3 and 11.208 equals 4x. We divided by 4, and we ended up with x equals, so the numerator of this scale factor, 8.406, and then we cube it to bring it back into terms of volume. And that's where we got 594. Okay, number 14. So now we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to use it so I don't write all over this. Have 8 over 27. And it says the volume of the two similar figures are given. The surface area of the smaller figure is given the same. Find area of the larger figure. So we can't reduce these at all. But what we can do is we can take the cube root. And we'll get 2 over 3. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 over 3. And we're going to take this 36. And we want to bring it down to its regular scale factor, right? Not surface area anymore. So we're taking the surface area of 36 and we're taking the square and we're going to get 6. And keep in mind that that's a smaller figure. So we're going to keep that 6 on top and we're trying to find the larger figure x. So we're going to end up with 2x equals 18 and x equals 9. So we know that in terms of scale factor, it would be 9. But we need to find the surface area, right? So we're going to square that. We're going to do 9 squared because surface area is always squared, and we would get 81. So your answer for 14 would be 81. And the same thing. All right, Delty, come here. Here, actually, let's go in your bathroom because we got to change you into your clothes. If you want to go to your cousins. You need help or are you good? get a bar.